The connection between climate change and disaster reduction is certainly very strong, and if we look at the history of what's been occurring within the Caribbean region within the last 2 decades or so, for instance, between 1980 and 2007, nearly 98% of the disasters that we had, 99% of the casualties, and 99% of the economic losses were related to natural hazards. And these were caused by meteorological, hydrological, and climate-related events, such as cyclones and storm surges and floods and extreme temperatures. All these hazards that are climate-related.
Preparing for these hazards is something that everyone should be doing sooner rather than later. Hazards never go away. Therefore, we should be always trying to minimize our risk to disasters.
Disaster risk reduction is definitely something that everyone needs to be involved in, because the decisions that you make as an individual can serve to protect you, your family, and your community. And therefore, the efforts of the government can only really yield results if we as individuals get involved. And hence, therefore, when we look at simple things as protecting our homes, if we're looking at simple things as it relates to hurricane resistance, putting hurricane straps on our homes, if we're looking at flood resistance in terms of how we elevate our homes, these are things that we can do as individuals, and these are things that we can do together as communities, so everyone must definitely be involved.
So simple building codes, putting up shutters. These are simple activities that you can do to minimize the effects of climate change and also be doing risk reduction activities. We're talking now about sea level rise, compounded with storm surge in the event of how you have, let's say, hurricanes. Simply building a safe distance away from the shores. I know we're in the Caribbean and we love to be at the coastline, love to see the sea, but the sea is a creature which we need to respect, and it can cause a lot of havoc in certain cases. So we can just minimize that by building a bit further from the coast, or not build along the coast to begin with.